So, all right, let's get to our best bets here for the Cardinals. We all like the over 6.5 wins. We're in consensus there. I'll go first. I'll toss in a make playoffs at plus 320. I think they're path to get that 7th spot. To me, it's closer to 50-50. And if I'm getting plus 320 for this Cardinals team to get in,
your model has it minus 110.
Yeah, I think it should be. To me, like the fair price is probably like plus 150, plus 160. Like certainly, if you're getting 2-1, 3-1 for this Cardinals team to make it to the playoffs, I think it's very realistic. I think this is a classic. Like if you watch this Cardinals team, I thought they were very well coached. I thought the Eagles missed Jonathan Gannon. Certainly last year. Hopefully Fangio can fill that gap. But last year the defense fell apart, and I think not having Gannon there was a big part of it. I like what they did in the draft. I'm still a little concerned about the offensive line, but to McKee's point, maybe Paris is comfortable enough with left tackle. By the time things get going, maybe Kyler can bail him out of some situations. We haven't really talked much about the James Conner running back situation. Kramer, where are you at with that? Fantasy wise,
it doesn't. I mean, it's inconsequential to the team handicap because I think him and or Trey Benson will be fine. And so I'd like that they went out and got another guy, knowing that James Conner is an old guy, but also James Conner dog. So I don't really want to be here betting against him. I saw the underdog totals a little low for Conner, but that's fine. I'll stay away from that. I see why it's low.
So Kramer, I know you got a whole pile, but give out some of your other favorite bets here for the Cardinals.
All right. So what I would start with is we're gonna sprinkle Kyler to win the MVP. Period.
Okay.
Well, I just think if it hits, Kyler's going to be in the mix. His little frame and his gymnast running style might help him get some extra votes. You can find that all the way up. There are some 60 to ones. I have 50 to 1 in the pocket. I'm also playing the division, Sean. I don't know how
division's 10 to 1. 13
to 1.
Okay.
I like your playoff. Any interest in the alt win totals?
All right. Well, walk me through the alt win totals. And this is like a good way. And we probably should have talked a little more alt win totals on some of these, where it's like, hey, is it better to play the alt win totals, the playoffs, the division?
Well, so 8.5, for example, is plus 270. So you're probably still better off taking the playoff there.
Yeah.
If you like the ceiling case, 10.5 is 10 to 1. You're probably better off playing the division. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
easy in, easy out.
And I'll add a couple on real quick here. Most receiving touchdowns, rookies rarely are in the mix, but I think rookies are rarely in a situation like this. You saw Randy Moss come in and have 17 receiving touchdowns his rookie year. Now, does Marvin Harrison Jr. need to get 17 touchdowns to lead the league? No. I mean, if you look at last year, receiving touchdowns, there is some variance there. It was tied. Mike Evans and I'm blanking on the other guy, but 13 was the number of touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. So could Marvin Harrison Jr. come in and get you 13 receiving touchdowns? I think that's
a lot.
It's a lot, but at 40 to 1, I'm taking a sprinkle on him to have the most receiving touchdowns. So Tyreek Hill and Mike Evans tied at 13. I think he could be in that mix. We'll see how much they use him in the red zones. Obviously that's a big part of it, but I think that's a fun way to be high on Marvin Harrison Jr. And then Darius Robinson, defensive rookie of the year. I think
we're both in on
that. He's going to be in some pass rush situations. If you're watching live video, we somehow got unplugged.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah. It's just my face now. Oh no.
No, here's me. We're gonna this is broken. We can't fix it, but we'll do this instead.
All right. We got a little we got a workaround
option. Yeah.
All right. So we got the Darius Robinson defensive rookie of the year. Most receiving touchdowns for Marvin Harrison Jr. for me. McKee, what do you got on your card here?
Well, first of all, I like all those bets. Killing it, guys.
All right.
Had some of those on my card as well, but what I'm going to go to is I am going to be looking at Marvin Harrison Jr. to have 1,250 plus regular season receiving yards, and that's at plus 350. I think that he will break Puka Nakua's rookie receiving record. He'll have lasted 1 year, and at that plus 350, that's a much better price than if you bet him to lead all rookies in receiving, which is like negative odds.
Yeah.
So
so if you think he's gonna beat out all the rookies, why not kind of, to McKee's point, go up the ladder a little bit and get him to break the record of Nakua?
Ooh, I could potentially even increase the value here.
Okay,
because you can take him to lead the division in receiving.
Ooh,
which essentially Puka is 4-1, DK Metcalf plus 450, Marvin Harrison plus 550.
Okay,
Maybe
I like that too.
Yeah. There you go.
I like that
put
too.
me down for that one, Sean. Although,
and then I like. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then I like Trey McBride to catch over 1,000 yards receiving this year. That's at plus 400.
Whoa!
I think that they figured out what they had halfway through the season last year with Trey McBride and Kyler connection. That's just going to continue, and McBride's going to be a monster this year.
And that's 4-1.
Yeah, and honestly,
4-1.
Sweet.
And McBride is also 15-1 in the most receiving yard market for the division. If you're interested in sprinkling something different, Sean, Kyler most passing yards in the division is 8-1.
Ooh,
Put me down for that.
Okay, I'm
more than you think he's gonna have more than Brock Purdy, huh?
Listen to these odds: Stafford 110, Purdy 150. Geno Smith has got better odds than Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
650. Right. That's not right.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I have to bet it now.
Kyler Murray 8-1 most passing yards in the division.
This is the problem. We get all excited and we get I'm with you at 8-1. This is a fun way to fade Brock Purdy and Geno Smith. I mean, I like probably Stafford, but Stafford getting injured or banged up. I certainly don't like Stafford at that price. 8-1 feels like a fun little long shot here.
Yeah, I feel like that's a nice portfolio for the old Cardinals.
Kramer, what do you got? What hire have you selected on Underdog Fantasy? Because I'm sure you have a lot. Promo code SGPN. We got Marvin Harrison Jr. receiving yards, touchdowns. We got Benson yards, Michael Wilson receiving yards.
Well, I don't want to.
I mean, Wilson might be the odd guy out. Not that I'm really down on him, but I don't know.
I think he might be on the field a lot. Dortch is having a nice preseason, but
I think he'll have a day. I think Michael Wilson will take a big step forward this year. I think Dortch will play a lot as well. I think Zay Jones will get more time on the field than we might expect. But I still like Michael Wilson this season.
So to answer your question, Kyler Murray, when he stays healthy, and even in a season where he only played 14 games, he's gone higher than 3,450 passing yards in all of them.
Yeah, I think you got to take
that number is very low. Last year, 8 games, he was 1,800 yards. Let's do some basic math. Well, he's pacing well ahead of that, and that was him coming off an injury. So to me, the safest play is the Kyler higher, the 3,450 and a half passing yards.
Yeah, I mean, if he stays healthy, he's not any risk to get benched. I mean, really,
don't say that out loud.
Well, they would not bench him. So I'm with you. I'll add that as my underdog play here. McKee, any underdog season long stuff you find intriguing here?
I mean,
no, I didn't look at it. Sorry, guys, I didn't know. I was
no, it's all good.
I'll give him a play, which is Marvin Harrison at 1075 and a half.
Yeah, if you like
based on what he's spitting over there.
So yeah, we'll
there
add Marvin Harrison higher 1075 and a half.
They're also cowards and not putting up McBride stuff, or that's where I would have gone, because I want to see McBride reception. To me, that's what you attack when they put up the most receptions markets in the divisions. Like, that's what I'll be looking to attack.
That'll be fun.